Good morning, everybody. You know what it is. You know what time it is. It's Friday.
You can be listening to the K Renee Show.
Hey, what's going on? It's your girl. It's your host. It's K Renee, and welcome to the K Renee Show. I have been missing in action, but I am back. So welcome everyone, all my new listeners. All of my listeners, as far as my return fans, my supporters out there. Hopefully you are enjoying your Friday, and of course the weekend is finally here, so I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited, and let's get this weekend going. But first and foremost, let's get this podcast show underway with a new topic. So today I'm going to be talking about sexual energy and how it transfers from one person to another, and to kind of break it down so that you understand what you're harboring inside of yourself. If you are out there listening to me live, please feel free to chat with me. You can definitely, hit me up, send me a little message. I would love to talk to you. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I would love to read your comments during this topic of discussion. But hey, if you are not able to do so and you're not joining me live at this moment, I will be reposting this episode on my website, and you can catch it on any of my social media handles, which is my IG. I'm there at _K Renee Show. I'm also on Facebook as Kelly Renee. That is with a Y-R-E-N-E. And of course, all my other links are there as well. And I would love for you to, like I said, listen to it, share it, let me know what you think about it. But most importantly, I hope you can gain a message from it. So let's talk about a couple of little things that's going on. I am here in Baltimore City. For those of you who do not know, it's been raining for like the last 4 days or more, and it's off and on rain. And of course, when it rains, people start to feel different. They have a different energy, a different vibe. Sometimes they're more lazier to the extent you don't really want to do anything. And that's cool. You reserve that right to do what it is you want to do with your own life and your time. But for me, I try to not let it hold me down or hold me back for the things that has to be done. So I'm going to try to just keep pushing forward. But I did finally get my Black Panther DVD in the mail yesterday. So I might be in Wakanda forever this weekend. And it's a great weekend to, of course, just kind of relax, chill out with the kid and watch a movie or two and take naps and wake up and maybe gain a couple of pounds because there's nothing else to do. Can't really take him out and about. Can't really go to the playground. But I could do some indoor fun stuff in the house with him. So we'll just play it by ear. But he's usually not hard to please as a 2-year-old. Also, we got the royal weddings coming on tomorrow. My main man, Harry. I'm a big fan of Harry. I've always loved Harry. He's a Virgo, and he's cool. He's got like an awesome personality. The type of work he does as far as helping others, raising awareness, and just kind of being down to earth, just overall, he's awesome. The royal wedding, of course, it comes on at 5 a.m. I unfortunately will not be up to watch that, and it's all good. So much blessings to them, and for anybody who is going to have a royal wedding party, then good luck with that. And make sure you have your tea and your crimpets, and make sure you are wide awake to be able to stay up for all of the ceremony and enjoy it. Yes. And another thing, let's see what else we got. We got movies that have come out this weekend. Nothing I'm really interested in, but next week I am there for it. The Solo movie. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. I know this is going to be a great movie. I'm excited. So I will be definitely purchasing my ticket early so I can be in there in a good seat so that I can, of course, enjoy that movie. And of course, it is Memorial Day. So a lot of people will be off, kind of out and about, maybe taking a little small mini vacation, taking off next Friday, probably take off, of course, that Tuesday because we're closed Monday. to observe Memorial Day on the 28th. And most importantly, my comedy show. I know I keep advertising it like, I'm doing like this big grand hall or stand-up show for an hour, but no. I'm going to be at the V Lounge on an open mic night, and it's going to be on a Thursday evening. And to be exact, the date is going to be on the 31st of May. And the open mic night starts at 7 p.m. And I'm excited. I am excited for you all to come out. If you're here, please do so. Come show your support. I'll have about 7 minutes of fame. See, this one, I'll have more minutes and time as opposed to the other comedy outlet that I was going to use for my first show. And I'll probably, visit them as well and do a show there also. But I'm going to start here. And then I really won't have to scale back some of my jokes. But it is something I've always wanted to do. I'm a person that's not shy. I have a very open personality, a very fun personality, as long as I'm not crossed and I'm having a good day. But I believe this one will be a better venue for me to get started. So, again, if you would like to come out, please do. It's 2101 Maryland Avenue. It is Thursday. And again, that's going to be May the 31st. I will be there. Come out, show your support. Laugh anyway if you really feel as though that it's not funny, but just make me feel like I did my job. All right. And shout out to everybody who's doing their thing right now, making big moves, stepping things up in life, and just becoming more successful every day. So Taurus, let me tell you how you about to get rolled up out of here. You got until, let's see, May 20th, right? Sunday's your last day. And then we're going to be graced with the Geminis. Ooh, Gemini. There's a lot of Geminis that I know. Very confusing people at times, especially because the twin has a twin. And I used to date a Gemini, and I really only liked the one that was in the morning. I couldn't really deal with the one in the evening, which was at 6 o'clock in the evening through the night. That was a whole totally different person. My sister is a Gemini, so I get it. I understand them, but I think they struggle within themselves also. So, can't really fault them for that. So, Taurus, let me tell you about your horoscope today, all right? It says, today is an excellent day for you in which you should easily be able to connect with others and your higher self. The divine may be talking to you today, so listen up and take action on messages you receive. Your psychic nature is extra strong, and your actions should be solid and confident. You are in no danger of saying or doing the wrong thing today, so go for it. So if that doesn't boost your energy and confidence, Taurus, I don't know what will. As bullheaded as you tend to be naturally, and it's all good, today's your day. Go for it. Do whatever it is that makes you happy. I think everyone should do that every day in life. And if you're not living your best life, then there's some things that you need to start changing and stop living for everybody else. All right. So anyway, I wanted to talk about something that a lot of people really tend to not think about all the time. And it's about sexual intimacy and its connection with oral energy. Now, some people don't believe it, and some people do believe it, that when you have sex with other people, you are connected to them. And you're connected to them based off of the energies that you share with each other through intimacy. So I want to get into that today. And I also want to talk about how to cleanse your aura. So that maybe sometimes you have to just restart yourself, hit the reset button. So you know how I like to do this. If you're tuned in, if you're listening, I like to ring that bell because class is now in session. All right, so check it out. If everything goes well and sex is natural and flowing, it is a beautiful experience because you can have a glimpse of the second through it. And if sex goes really very deep, so that you pretty much forget yourself completely in it, you can have a glimpse of third through it. And if the sex becomes a totally orgasmic experience, you can even have a glimpse of the fourth, Taraya, the beyond through it. And that's from Osho. Now, sexuality is closely associated to spirituality in many ways. Although the topic of sex arouses a strong reaction and is often viewed as an obstacle on the path of spiritual development due to the wild nature of sexual energy. The sexual energy is the primal and creative energy of the universe. It opens our heart to love and enable us to experience deep meditative states and mystical bliss. Now, many wise traditions also consider the peak moment of sexual energy the death of the ego. So when somebody experiences intimacy and reaches their orgasm, they will feel, or we actually feel, vulnerable, defenseless, carefree, and there is a sense of timeliness as well. And these are the characteristics and true nature of our spirit. Where living your life with this level of intimacy would allow the creative energy of the universe to merge with your spirit. So wouldn't that make it important to be aware with who you share this intimacy with? So think about that for a moment. And I put that out there because it can become very scary. You don't know what you harvest and what you pull in and what's deep rooted in your body. Our body it's a holy temple for us, and believe those words. So like when you try to classify to say, it's casual sex, it was a one night stand, bop, 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 da, 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 I'm loving it. Okay? This isn't McDonald's. So there's nothing casual about it. Understand that. We have evolved both in terms of our thinking and approach towards life. The freedom to choose our sexual partners without any hesitation has also increased. And that's true. But there is nothing such as casual or meaningless sex. When we get intimate with anybody, we tend to receive their positivity or their negativity and unknowingly incorporate it in our everyday lives. And even if we do not meet the other person ever again, or if we do have a continuous physical intimacy with our partner, each time we get into the act, we receive a part of their energy into our aura and leave a part of ours into theirs. So that's why you be having people all crazy and be like, okay, I can't leave you alone. They gotta come back, like Pookie, and they just looking like they fiend out. Because something good that was within your aura fed into them, and now it resonates within their soul. Now, if the same is done under the influence of alcohol or drugs, a little weed, a little loud, then we lower our natural protective field, which further exposes us to negative and discordant energies. And if we have sex with a positive person, we're bound to receive his or her positivity and vice versa with a negative person. Understand, it's very important to know what we're doing and who we're getting involved with. Physical, biological, vital, mental, emotional, and spiritual. And since our bodies share characteristics with the animal realm, it's obviously possible for us to be pulled in both an upward or downward direction through our endowment of energies. And there is a power behind the act. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful forms of energy available to living beings. But it is only man who has the intelligence